Have you ever felt like no matter how much effort you put into a relationship, he still seems distant? Do you wonder why some women have men chasing after them while others are left waiting, questioning, overthinking? Here's the truth. Most won't tell you. Attraction isn't about how much you love him, how much you give, or how well you treat him. Attraction is about control. And the women who understand the power of Dark Stoic psychology never chase. They make men chase them. This isn't about games. This is about powerful psychological mastery, about understanding how a man's mind works at its deepest level and using Stoic philosophy, dark psychology, and unshakable emotional control to create a pull so strong that he can't help but crave you. This is about becoming the kind of woman he can't resist, because you are unlike any other. Men are wired for challenge, for pursuit, for admiration, but they do not admire weakness. They don't desire what comes too easily. The moment you hand him your heart on a silver platter, his desire dies. He needs to earn you. He needs to feel like keeping you is a privilege, not a guarantee. And that, brave woman, is where your true power lies. Stoic women of history, those who moved empires, shaped kings, and commanded loyalty, knew the secret. They understood that power isn't in begging, crying, or proving yourself. Power is in mastery of your emotions, in commanding respect, in being an enigma, a woman of depth, mystery, and unshakable inner strength. And when a man senses that, he will run after you, obsess over you, and fear losing you. Dark Stoic psychology teaches you how to step into this power. It arms you with the mindset to never beg, never chase, never crumble over a man's inconsistency. It sharpens your instincts so you know when to walk away, when to make him crave your presence, and when to silence him with the kind of absence that burns deep into his mind. Because when a woman like you pulls away, he feels it in his bones. This isn't about playing a role. This is about transforming into a woman so untouchable, so deeply rooted in her own worth, that men feel honored just to stand in her presence. This is about mastering control over yourself first. Because the woman who controls herself controls everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. But before we begin, I want you to declare your power. Comment below, "I am the woman he can't resist." Let the universe hear you. And if you're ready to unlock this power, don't just watch, commit. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this is where transformation begins. No more waiting, no more hoping. You take the power back. Number 1. If he doesn't chase you, you're doing this wrong. Master the power of mystery and independence. Why is it that the more you give, the more he pulls away? Why do some women have men chasing them relentlessly, while others, no matter how much they care, love, or try, end up feeling ignored, unwanted, or replaceable? Here's a truth most women never realize until it's too late. A man doesn't value what he doesn't have to work for. The moment you make yourself too available, too predictable, too easy, you lose your power. But when you master the art of mystery and independence through Dark Stoic psychology, he won't just chase you, he'll fear losing you. A man's mind is wired for challenge, for pursuit. The thrill of earning something is what makes it valuable to him. This is why he becomes obsessed with the woman who remains just out of reach, the woman whose presence feels like a privilege, not a right. He doesn't fall in love with the one who begs for his time. He falls for the one who makes him crave hers. And that, brave woman, is where your power lies. Dark Stoic psychology teaches us one fundamental rule: control yourself and you control the world. Weak women chase, overgive, and demand attention. Powerful women don't. They know that a man respects only what he fears losing. If he thinks he has you completely, if he knows exactly where you stand, he will stop trying. But when you become a mystery, when he's never quite sure if he has you or if you might slip away, his mind will be consumed by you. The strongest queens in history never begged for love. They made men fight for them, earn them, prove themselves worthy of them. Cleopatra didn't chase Caesar. She made him chase her. She remained an enigma, always keeping a part of herself unknown, always making sure that her presence was an honor, not a guarantee. This is not manipulation. It is the essence of attraction. Most women ask, "But how do I do this without playing games?" The answer is simple but powerful. Become truly independent. Not fake independence where you pretend to be busy or uninterested, but real, deep-rooted self-sufficiency. Have a life so rich, so fulfilling, that a man feels lucky just to be part of it. When you cultivate this level of strength, he won't be your world. He will fight to be in yours. Men are drawn to women who don't need them but choose them. When you show that you can walk away, that you are not desperate, that his presence is a luxury, not a necessity, he will chase. He will wonder about you, analyze your every move, try to figure out how to keep you. And that is the power of mystery. Never explain yourself too much. Never lay all your cards on the table. Let him earn your presence. Because the moment you become an open book, he stops reading. The moment he knows he has you, he stops valuing you. This is not about playing games. This is about shifting your mindset, about stepping into your power as a woman who knows her worth. You are not here to prove yourself to any man. He should be proving himself to you. And if he's not, you walk away, because the woman who can walk away is the woman a man can never forget. Declare it now. Comment below. I am the woman he can't figure out. Let him wonder. Let him chase. If you're ready to take back control, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because what's coming next will change everything. Number 2. He won't respect you until you control this. Command stability and emotional strength. Why does he pull away the moment you start showing how much you care? Why do men seem to chase the women who give them the least and take for granted the ones who give them everything? The brutal truth is this: a man cannot respect a woman who does not command her own emotional strength. If you crumble at his inconsistency, react to his coldness, or let his moods dictate your worth, you've already lost the game. A woman who is not in control of herself will never control him. Dark Stoic Psychology teaches us that power lies in self-mastery. A man will only respect and chase the woman he cannot shake, the woman who is unwavering, unbothered, and emotionally untouchable. He will test you whether he realizes it or not. He will withdraw. He will challenge your patience. He will see how easily he can affect your emotions. And if he finds that he can push you into overthinking, begging, or breaking down, you've handed him control on a silver platter. A storm does not shake the mountains. Be the mountain. When a man senses that his silence doesn't unnerve you, that his distance doesn't weaken you, that his words don't define you, he will fear losing you. Because here's the truth men never admit. They crave the woman they cannot control. The woman who can walk away without a second thought. The woman whose world does not revolve around him. A man's deepest addiction is to the one thing he can't fully possess. Stoic philosophy tells us that emotions must serve us, not enslave us. The moment you react impulsively to his behavior, you are his puppet. But the moment you detach, observe, and remain unshaken, you become the one pulling the strings. You dictate the terms. You hold the power. And that power, it's intoxicating. So, brave woman, stop waiting for him to respect you. Command it. Show him that you are a force, not a fragile being seeking validation. Master your emotions, and you will master him. And if you are ready to claim this power, don't just sit in silence. Comment below, I control my emotions. I control everything. Declare it. Own it. And if you're serious about stepping into your unshakable strength, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because in the next lesson, I'm going to show you exactly how to make him crave your presence like never before. Number 3. The secret weapon that makes him obsessed. Unlock the dark power of confidence. Why do some women make a man obsessed, while others struggle just to keep his attention? Why does he chase one woman relentlessly, yet seem indifferent to another who gives him everything? The answer is simple: confidence, but not the kind most women think. Most women confuse confidence with appearance, with being loud, with proving themselves to a man. But true confidence, the kind that commands respect, ignites obsession, and makes him terrified to lose you, is silent, unshakable, and deeply rooted in Dark Stoic psychology. It's the confidence that says, I do not need you, I choose you, but I can walk away at any moment. Men are not drawn to desperation. They are drawn to power. And power is knowing your worth so deeply that you never beg for attention, validation, or love. A man doesn't obsess over a woman who gives herself away too easily. He obsesses over the woman who makes him work, who challenges him, who remains a mystery he can never fully solve. That is the power of confidence. The ancient Stoics knew this well. Control over self is control over others. If you can master your emotions, your reactions, and your energy, you can control how he sees you, how he thinks about you, and how he feels about you. A woman who has mastered Dark Stoic psychology never breaks when a man pulls away. She does not chase, she waits. She does not over-explain, she lets silence do the work. And in that silence, he feels her absence, he fears her loss, and he comes running. Think of the most powerful women in history: Cleopatra, Catherine the Great, women who made kings bow at their feet. They didn't beg. They didn't convince. They owned their presence, and that presence alone made men crave them. When you radiate this kind of confidence, he will sense it before you even speak. He will feel your energy when you walk into a room. He will know, deep in his core, that you are a woman who cannot be tamed, only earned. You are not here to impress a man. You are here to make him realize that he must rise to meet you. And if he doesn't, you walk without hesitation, without regret. Because a woman who embodies Dark Stoic psychology knows that her worth is non-negotiable. Now, it's time to claim your power. Comment below, I am the obsession. Let the world hear it. And if you're ready to transform yourself into the kind of woman he will chase endlessly, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning. What comes next will change everything. Number 4. He can't resist a woman who knows this. Master emotional intelligence and control his mind. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to have men wrapped around their fingers, while others can't seem to get his attention, no matter how hard they try? Do you find yourself constantly wondering why he's distant, why his emotions feel so unpredictable, or why he doesn't seem to understand you the way you understand him? Let me tell you something most won't admit. The key to making a man crave you is not just about knowing what he says, but understanding what he feels. This is where the true power of Dark Stoic psychology comes into play. Emotional intelligence is the secret weapon that separates you from every other woman he's encountered. When you master this, you don't have to chase, beg, or manipulate. He will want to chase you. The foundation of this power is simple. When you understand emotions, yours and his, you control the dynamic. The truth is, men are emotional creatures too. They just don't always know how to express it. And if you can read between the lines, if you can understand the unspoken, you become the one he can't stop thinking about. Brave women who understand the core principles of Stoic philosophy know that emotional intelligence isn't about bending to another's will or becoming emotionally weak. It's about strength. It's about tuning into your own emotions and learning how to react in a way that commands respect and admiration. Dark Stoic psychology teaches us that control over our own feelings leads to control over every interaction. This isn't about becoming cold or distant. It's about becoming unshakable in the face of any emotional storm. And when you hold that kind of power, when you show up with unwavering composure, you become a magnet. When a woman is emotionally intelligent, she's not thrown off balance by his moods or insecurities. Instead, she knows how to hold space for his feelings without losing her own. Imagine this. Every time he feels upset or unsure, you're the one he turns to, not because you have the answers, but because you listen, you acknowledge, and you make him feel understood. This creates a bond so powerful that he starts to crave your presence more than anything else in his life. Dark Stoic psychology shows us that emotional resilience doesn't come from suppressing your feelings, but from knowing how to navigate them with clarity and strength. Women who are emotionally intelligent don't just react, they respond with purpose, leaving him wondering how you always know exactly what to say or do. So, what's stopping you from becoming this woman? Your power lies in mastering your emotional landscape. When you learn to read a man's mind through his emotions, you control his heart. And once you do that, you'll watch him chase you, fight for you, and never want to let you go. Now, I want you to claim your power. Comment below, "I control my emotions. I control his mind." Let the world know you've stepped into your full strength. And don't forget, if you're ready to take control of your emotional power and unlock deeper psychological strategies, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get even more strategies to master your mind and his. This journey is only beginning. You are the woman who will make him run after you, but only if you choose to own it. Number 5. Stop being nice. The right way to use kindness without becoming weak. Why is it that when you're kind to a man, it sometimes feels like he walks all over you? Have you ever given him everything? Your time, your care, your energy, and yet it's never enough. You might wonder, why do I end up feeling like I'm being taken for granted? Here's the hard truth. Being nice is not the same as being powerful, and if you want to command a man's respect, admiration and desire, you must understand the difference. Dark Stoic psychology teaches us one crucial truth about relationships. True power comes from knowing your worth, not from constantly proving it. Being nice, in the traditional sense, is a form of giving yourself away. You become a doormat, afraid to set boundaries because you want to be liked. But let me remind you, brave woman, no man respects a woman who compromises her own value to please him. He may appreciate the kindness, but he will not chase it. He will take it for granted. This is where Stoic philosophy enters the game. Stoics understood that true strength lies in emotional mastery, in being able to give without expectation, yet never losing yourself in the process. Kindness is powerful, but it must be balanced with strength. A kind woman who is emotionally grounded, who knows when to give and when to pull back, is a woman who exudes magnetism. When you stop being nice and start being intentionally kind, you raise the stakes. You stop offering everything for free. You make him earn your affection, your trust, your time. And here's the game changer. When you make him work for it, you show him you are a prize to be won. So, if you're ready to claim your power and stop being taken for granted, write this in the comments. I am not a doormat. Don't let the world forget it. If you want more strategies like this to become the woman who makes men chase her, hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready for more powerful insights. You deserve nothing less than respect. Now, go out there and make him crave your presence. Number 6. He will never forget you if you have this, the magnetic pull of charisma and presence. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to walk into a room and immediately captivate the attention of every man in it? Why is it that some women hold such an undeniable power, making men gravitate toward them without saying a word? The answer lies in charisma and presence, and if you haven't yet mastered this, you're missing the most potent tool in your arsenal. Charisma is not something you're born with. It's something you can wield with precision, and the key to unlocking it is understanding the principles of Dark Stoic Psychology. Imagine this. You're in a room, calm, poised, and yet the energy shifts the moment you walk in. Every eye is drawn to you, not because you've done anything extraordinary, but because your presence demands it. This is the kind of power you possess when you understand how to command a space, and not with loud gestures, but with the quiet force of your inner strength. Stoicism teaches us that true power comes from within, and a woman who has mastered this power becomes a force that no man can ignore. But how do you get there? How do you stop being just another woman in the crowd and start becoming the one who leaves him speechless, desperate to be around you? The answer is this: presence. When you walk into a room, own it. Not by dominating it, but by being so confident in yourself that others can't help but be drawn to you. This is the essence of Dark Stoic Psychology: to master your emotions, to remain unshaken, and to create a magnetism that makes him want to be in your orbit. The truth is simple. You don't need to chase. When you harness this unmatched charisma, men will run after you, desperate to stay close, never wanting to let you go. The more you refine your inner strength and presence, the more irresistible you become. It's your inner power that dictates how the world sees you, and when you control that, you control everything. Brave women, it's time to step into your power. Comment below with the words, "I am magnetic," and let the universe know you're ready to unlock your true potential. Like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next secret to mastering your allure. Because once you own your presence, there's no man who won't remember you. Number 7. The feminine power that forces him to step up, drive, and ambition that make him work for you. Have you ever felt like you're giving everything to a relationship only to watch him sit back and take it all for granted? Why do men seem to pull away when you try too hard, or when you show how much you care? Here's the truth. Men are wired to respect and chase what challenges them. And if you're always giving him everything, he'll start to take you for granted. So how do you make him step up? How do you make him fight for you? The answer lies in the power of your ambition, your drive, your sense of purpose. It's the very thing that makes men stop in their tracks and think, I want to be a part of her world. Women who master Dark Stoic Psychology know that the most powerful trait you can possess isn't just beauty or kindness. It's a mission, a vision that goes far beyond any man. The woman with direction doesn't need to beg for attention. She commands it. The moment you start living your life with purpose, not waiting for him to fill your world, is the moment everything changes. Think about it. The most successful, powerful women throughout history, Cleopatra, Marie Curie, Margaret Thatcher. They didn't wait for a man to make them feel worthy. They built empires, shaped nations, and attracted the right people by being fiercely focused on their own paths. They didn't need validation because they knew their worth. That's the kind of woman you must become. Drive and ambition aren't just about success. They're about the energy you project, an energy that says, I have my own life, my own mission, and if you want to be a part of it, you need to step up. You need to be the man who can keep up with me. This is Dark Stoic Psychology in action. When you focus on your goals, work tirelessly toward them, and show up as a woman who is unapologetically driven, the man who is truly worth your time will step up. He will see you as a challenge, as someone who won't settle for anything less than greatness, and he will chase you, wanting to earn your love and respect. Now, I want you to claim your power. Comment below with, I am the force he can't resist. And if you're ready to dive deeper into how to use Dark Stoic Psychology to transform your relationships and your life, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The best is yet to come, brave women. Your journey to mastering control and commanding respect starts now. Number 8. Make him crave you without saying a word. The art of playfulness and psychological seduction. Have you ever found yourself wondering why, despite all your effort, the man you desire just doesn't seem to chase you with the same intensity you chase him? Why does he seem to pull away when you give him everything he wants? What if I told you that the power to make him crave you lies in your ability to play the game differently, without saying a word? The truth is, he's not attracted to your desperation or your constant pursuit. He craves mystery, challenge, and emotional distance. But most women don't understand this. They think they must be available at all times, constantly reassuring him of their affection. But the secret is that men are wired to chase what they cannot have, and it's only when you pull back, let him work for you, that you ignite the desire that makes him think of nothing but you. This isn't manipulation. This is Dark Stoic Psychology at work. Stoics taught us the power of emotional detachment, mastering our feelings, and not reacting out of need or fear. It's not about playing games. It's about being in control of your emotions, your desires, and your actions. The more emotionally independent you become, the more you understand how a man thinks. Men are drawn to women who aren't desperate for their attention, who don't need their validation. And when you stop giving him everything, when you start letting him chase, he will crave you like a thirst that cannot be quenched. Imagine this. You're a flame, and the moment you stop throwing yourself at him, the moment you let that flame flicker with mystery, he will move heaven and earth to get closer to it. He can't resist a woman who challenges him, who doesn't reveal everything up front. By embracing your own space, your own power, you make him feel as if he's constantly running towards something he can't fully reach. And that keeps him hooked. Brave women, this is the power you have. Stop over-explaining, stop chasing, stop giving too much. Embrace your space, your independence, and let your emotional detachment speak louder than any words ever could. This is the key to unlocking the man who will not only run after you, but will never want to leave. If you're ready to transform your approach, comment below with "I am the mystery he craves." Like and subscribe, because in my next video, I'll share another powerful secret that will have him obsessed. Now, take the first step toward becoming the woman who commands desire without saying a word. Number 9. Why he pulls away when you give too much. The dark psychology of giving less. Have you ever wondered why, after all the love, attention and effort you pour into him, he suddenly seems to pull away? Why does he seem distant when all you're trying to do is show him how much you care? It's not your love that's the problem. It's the way you're giving it. The truth is, men crave challenge. They need to earn your love. When you give too much, too easily, you rob him of that chase, that drive to prove himself worthy. And when you remove the challenge, his desire fades. You, brave woman, have been playing the wrong game. This is where Dark Stoic Psychology comes into play. Stoicism teaches that true strength lies in control, not over others, but over yourself. When you give too much, you lose control. And a man, even though he may not admit it, respects the woman who is emotionally in control, who doesn't bend to his every whim, who doesn't make herself available at his beck and call. He will chase after you when he feels that you are not someone he can have without effort, without proving himself worthy. Think about it like this. A man's attraction is like a flame. Too much attention from you is like smothering that flame with too much fuel. It gets overwhelmed and dies out. But when you give just the right amount, enough to spark his interest, and then pull back, that flame burns hotter, more intense. By holding back, by not always being there, you become the mystery that he can't stop thinking about. The key to Dark Stoic Psychology is understanding this deep truth. He is drawn to your power, your ability to control your emotions, and your refusal to chase after him. The more you understand this, the more you empower yourself to build a relationship where he runs after you, not the other way around. So, here's what I want you to do now, brave woman. Comment below with the phrase, "I control my value." Say it out loud. Own it. If you're ready to take back control and create the kind of attraction that makes him chase you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because next, I'll show you how to use your inner strength to become irresistible, mastering the psychology that makes men crave you. Step into your power now. Number 10. The one trait that separates you from every other woman, passion that keeps him hooked. Have you ever noticed how some women seem to make a man obsessed with them, while others struggle to even get his attention? Are you tired of wondering why you can give everything, yet he still doesn't seem fully invested? Let me tell you something, brave women. The answer lies in one powerful trait: passion. But not just any passion. I'm talking about Dark Stoic Psychology, the kind of passion that burns deep inside of you, igniting everything you do and making him unable to look away. Passion is not a feeling. It's an energy, a force that radiates from you in everything you do. Think about the fire in the eyes of someone on a mission. That kind of passion is irresistible. It draws people in like moths to a flame, and men. They can't get enough. They need it. When you step into your power, embracing a life full of purpose, drive, and excitement, it doesn't just change the way you move through the world, it changes how he sees you. Suddenly, you're not just another woman. You're the one who stands apart. Dark Stoic Psychology teaches us to be rooted in our emotions without being consumed by them. Men are not drawn to women who lack purpose or whose lives are dominated by doubt and neediness. They are drawn to women who are so passionate about their own lives that the world revolves around their mission. The moment you step into this energy, he will step into yours. It's not about performing, playing games, or waiting for him to make the first move. It's about being so engrossed in your own passions that he can't resist being part of your world. When you stand in your passion, the right man will see it and come running, not because you begged for his attention, but because he can't ignore a woman who knows her worth. Passion is not just about being obsessed with him, it's about being obsessed with life, your purpose, your desires. This is how you make him want to keep up with you, to chase you, and to prove himself worthy of a woman who has more than just him on her mind. Passion is the force that separates you from every other woman. When you fully embrace your purpose, your energy becomes magnetic. Men don't chase weakness. They chase women who live with unshakable passion. Own your mission, radiate power, and watch him run after you. If you're ready to unleash your power, like this video, share it with other strong women, and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing strategies. Let's empower each other. Your transformation starts now.